Guys, I just wanted to pop online quickly and show you the new pastel range colours from Square's Kitchen, although I think they're not that new now. I wanted to do a bit of a product review video because I don't really do that very often. And obviously you guys will probably know we sell products on our website, and I should really use them and show you guys what they're like, what I think of them and how to use them. So I started using these earlier. So these are the Square's Kitchen ones. And I think, so I've pulled out 7 colours. Is there 7 colours, Richard, or is there more than 7?
I think there may be more.
Is there? It'll tell you on the website, guys. I only need 6 for this, so I think I'm gonna get rid of the aqua one. I'm gonna be making a rainbow, but I'm not showing you the rainbow in this video. So watch out for a rainbow style. It's actually gonna be a Care Bears themed cake that I'm gonna be doing, and that'll go on the YouTube channel soon. And that's what we're gonna be using these colours for. I'm gonna mix these into some Saracino modelling paste, and you should really get the same effect whether you're mixing it into a white fondant or a flour paste, a gum paste, and any of the brands. They should really act the same way. I haven't tried them in royal icing, so I'm not sure yet how they act in royal icing. I was trying them earlier, and I do like the colours. It's actually brighter than I thought, and that's why I thought I'm gonna come online and show you guys kind of what the consistency of them is like and how much or how strong the colour goes with just a tiny bit of the paste colour. So I'm going to take a lump of Saracino modelling paste. It's a bit crumbly at the moment, so let's just give it a bit of a knead first. Although I could put the colour in at this stage and knead it further. So let's have a go with the green. So they just come with a little paper seal. And what I have noticed is some of the colours seem to be a bit thicker. I don't think you guys can really see that on camera, but that one seems fairly thickish. Whereas I think the pink one I had open earlier, again, I don't know if you can see, but if I tip that from side to side, this one's quite liquidy, and it might just be that I've not stirred it up. So let's give it a shake and see, because it might be that they settle sort of differently on the top to the bottom. So let's just see. Oh, that looks to have thickened up a little bit. I would say the pink looks slightly runnier than the green one still. So, you know, they might have slight variations in consistency. And I really wanted to have a go with these because I saw Vicky from Yellow Bee was actually using the neon range, which has more than 2 colours. It's just I happen to have 2 next to me that were open. And they looked really nice. And again, even with the neon range, you can go really bright, or you can keep it so it's not so bright as well. So I thought, oh, why not have a go with the pastels? I've not tried them yet. I'm just going to use a toothpick cocktail stick at first, and we'll just start with a fairly small amount. If you're not sure when you're mixing your colours, guys, don't have a huge amount of paste. So let's say, you know, that was all the paste I had, and I was putting in, I didn't know if I'd put in the right amount of paste. Start with a smaller amount, mix it into that first, and then of course if that's too dark, you've still got that to mix in with it to lighten it down. We'll see. So you can see, looking at it like that, it's quite bright, like that doesn't look pastel-y at the moment. So we need to mix it in. And we'll have a look at how bright we can actually get it as well in a bit. Like I say, when it's just marbled like this, it's gonna look pretty bright. My paste is pretty firm today. So we've been having really hot weather, so normally it's really soft, but this time it's actually not very soft, my paste. There we go. So we can see it's actually is now a pastel colour. It doesn't look like that lime green anymore that it did when I was first putting it in. And in fact, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix all this together. We'll separate it into separate balls, and we'll add a little bit more colour each time to see how dark the pastel range actually goes. So with it being the pastel range, you're probably not going to want to go really dark with your colours, because that's why you would have bought pastel colours. But it is nice to see how deep we can get them to go for, you know, if you could use this for brighter colours as well. Okay, so let's keep a bit of it of this nice pale colour. Now, I don't know if it looks white on camera or not. Does it look white on camera?
Not white, but it's slightly off white.
If I hold it next to white, it gives you... Can you see the colour difference a little bit more?
Yeah, that's better, yes.
So let's just pop that there. Now really you should put that in a bag if you're going to use it, but we're just having a little look for sort of experimental purposes here. So we'll add a little bit more. Added quite a bit more there. Just watch out for it getting all over your work surface as well. It should just wash off though. Well, it does wash off because I got some on this earlier. Okay, so it's a little bit darker this time. Still in our nice pastel sort of range though, you know, we're not getting too dark with it. Add a little bit more. Now you'll be pleased to know, guys, I'm not going to do this with every single colour for you. And obviously as I'm putting more in, this piece of paste is getting smaller as well. So as the paste is getting smaller, there's more colour in comparison to paste, if that makes sense. So it will become stronger as well anyway. If you find, guys, when you're adding food colour to your modelling paste, gum paste, flour paste, or even your fondant, if it gets a little bit sticky, mine actually seems to be okay, but if it does get sticky, you can just add some vegetable shortening to your fingers and mix it in with it, and that will stop it getting sticky. You can also use corn flour. If you want to put a little bit of corn flour on your fingers, it just dries them out and it stops them sticking. Of course, you can wear food gloves as well if you want when you're mixing colours. I am trying my best to reduce plastic waste, so I don't really use the food gloves unless I am making food for someone. Other than Richard, I don't bother wear food gloves if I'm making food for Richard. But yeah, you can see they're getting a little bit brighter in colour. Hopefully that's showing up for you guys. But like I say, it doesn't particularly seem to be making my paste go tacky, which is good. Some pastes and fondant you might find putting a bit more in now. This is where we get a bit impatient, we're waiting to see how dark it actually goes, and I just put a bit more in. Some fondant, the brands all act slightly differently, so you might find some of the fondants get stickier than others when you are mixing in food colours, and that's the same with most of the brands of food colours. That won't make any difference. It's usually like the fondant or the paste itself that once you start mixing things into it can get a little bit tacky. But like I say, add some vegetable shortening, should stop it being as sticky, and it should also stop it drying out as well. So I saw Vicky from Yellow Bee using the neons. So she was using the neon colours in a tutorial she'd done in one of the magazines, and they looked really nice, vibrant colours. So I thought, I'm gonna try them out. Like I say, originally I was gonna try the neons, and then I decided we're gonna go pastel. So it's definitely kind of getting brighter, but they're not like a dark green, are they? You can see why they are the pastel range. Add a little bit more in this last bit now. I don't think we're gonna put quite a lot in there. Let's take some more out. I don't think it's gonna go like ridiculously dark, which is fine because it's not supposed to. Let's see. Probably gonna get this all over my fingers now. Try and fold any food colouring inwards when I'm working with it, when I'm mixing it into paste. I still make a mess, to be honest. It's pointless me saying I don't. But I put quite a bit of food colouring in such a small piece of paste that you can see it's gonna go everywhere. Also, actually, if you've got shortening on your hands, it tends to stop the food colouring staining your fingers quite as much. It's starting to get slightly tackier now. There's a lot more colour in it. Paste is feeling a little bit softer as well from adding a lot of colour, but it's a tiny piece of paste compared to the amount of colour that I added there. So you see, we still get like, that's a pretty vibrant colour, isn't it? Like I say, it's not dark green. It's quite a nice green though. I like that colour. Okay, so you can see that there's a bit of a range of colours there from the green. Now I won't film every colour being used for you guys to see because it's going to be very boring to watch. But I'll show you some of the colours I've mixed, and I'll do a darker and a lighter of each one with these, and then you can see what they're like. Lilac, pink, peach, lemon, green, blue. And the ones I didn't get a chance to try were the cream and the aqua. And what I'd like to know actually is, have you guys tried these colours yet? And you know, let me know what you think. Do you like them? Have you tried them in royal icing as well? I would think that they would be fine in buttercream and royal icing these. But like I say, I've not had a go with them yet on those things. So I did a few of the colours, guys. I reckon I could probably get some of these colours a little bit darker if I put some more in. Not like a lot, not a big difference. I actually really like these colours. Yeah, I'm very impressed. I would say I would recommend these. I know that it's hard to take a recommendation from me because we sell them on the website, but I would use these. Usually I'm very lazy and I just use the Saracino pre-coloured modelling paste because I just can't be bothered dyeing colours. But I did like these. Now they're nice colours, and I'm going to use these for the next YouTube video. So originally I couldn't decide whether to go really bright neon colours or pastel, and I'm glad I've gone for the pastel range because actually I can still get quite a range, and I think I'll probably go for the medium kind of tones. This tone may be my rainbows for my Care Bear cake, I think. So guys, let me know if this kind of video is any use to you or not. If it is, I'll try and do some more product based videos, and I'll try and keep them not too long. We'll put this on the website, I think, so that you guys can see it there. So let me know what you guys think of these food colours. There you go. If you liked the video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button and leave me a comment below. You can see more of my tutorials by clicking on the images on screen now. If you haven't already, make sure you click the subscribe button to stay up to date with my future tutorials. There are also links in the description box below where you can find me on Facebook, Instagram and more.